Let me begin with a quote from Inigo Montoya of The Princess Bride. Let me explain. No, there is too much. So let me sum up. There are three entities that our family is dealing with. The first is ICE, the law enforcement portion. The second is a government contractor who's charged with keeping track of where the family is. And then the courts who will adjudicate or decide ultimately their asylum case. When they presented at the border, they were given a court date in Cleveland where they were told to appear July the 6th at 3 p.m. That's tomorrow. We were told by ICE that they had until 3 p.m. on July the 6th to fill out the paperwork for the file, to populate the file. We were told by the government contractor that we needed to go because the courts said we had to be there. When we contacted the courts, automated and online systems, they told us that there was no record of this family at all. We finally got a hold of someone at the courts. The courts told us that ICE needed to populate the file, and ICE said that they had until the day and the time that the meeting was. The government contractor told us that we were supposed to be going to Chicago and not to Cleveland because Indiana is under the jurisdiction of the Chicago court and not the Cleveland court. So it sounded like it was going to be a wasted trip. We were going to go because we want to make sure that the family does everything right, which is the whole goal of why we're helping them. Imagine if they were on their own. This morning we received a call from the government contractor. This is 30 hours roughly before the court date. The government contractor told us that we did not have to go, that Hugo and his family didn't have to go. So we were happy that we didn't have to go. A few minutes later, the same person called back and said, I'm sorry, I used the automated system. You do have to go because you have an order to appear that ICE gave you. And when we contacted ICE, ICE said, we have nothing to do with the courts. And we said, but the notice to appear came from you about the courts. And they said, well, you need to go anyway. So we are going to Cleveland tomorrow, 5 of us, including the 2.5-year-old and the 9-year-old who's missing school. And hopefully we will get this straightened out. So thank you for going on this journey with us. We really, really appreciate it.